to you since last Thursday, so I hope you did something fun. I hope you read books or played outside or played Legos, put puzzles together. I hope you did something wonderful over the weekend. And Teacher Terry misses you, but I am so happy to be with you here on Monday morning. So the last time we did the calendar, it was Thursday, May 14th. So what comes after 14, a 1 and a 4? We've been talking about the calendar all year long. So after 4, what comes after 4 if you're counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, 5. 5. So after 14, which is a 1 and a 4, what do you think is going to be next? You're right, it's a 1 and a 5. It's called 15. We're just repeating those numbers, 15. So that was Friday the 15th. What comes after 5? You know, I know you do. 6. So what comes after 15? We have that 6 again with a 1. We have 16. A 1 and a 6 is 16. So that was Friday and that was Saturday. And then on Sunday, what comes after 6 if you're counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's our 7. And to make it a teen, what do? We stick a 1 in front of it. 17. It's just like 7, but we put that 1 because it's a double digit. 17. So isn't the calendar fun? It just repeats those. I know you guys are learning those numbers and it's so exciting. So after 17, today is, what day after Sunday comes? Monday. And after 7 comes, 8. 18. A 1 and an 8. We're already up to May 18th. Monday the 18th. It's crazy. It's our last week of school. It's hard to believe that. But it's so exciting. We have a whole new week ahead of us. And I thought it would be fun. So if you guys, I heard that you liked playing I Spy. So I have things up here that we did last week. And I want you to see if you can spy something up on our board that was not here. I'm going to give you a second to look up there. You see it? We did our collage. These are things we talked about last week. We did ladybugs. We did chicks. We did frogs, amphibians. We did our collage. We did a salamander. We talked about all the things that come from eggs. Do you remember? A chicken, turtles come from eggs, spiders come from eggs, insects come from eggs, snakes come from eggs. But there's something up here that wasn't here. We have our ladybug poster. They come from eggs. Did you guess this? Isn't that so cute? So this was painted by a good friend of mine. My daughter-in-law is Rachel, and her mom Lana painted that, and she's a good friend. And when I saw it, it made me smile. I thought it was such a happy painting. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. And there it is. Isn't it so cute? You know how we painted all those things last week just using ovals? Well, this cute little fox is just kind of an oval. It's just little shapes put all together and you get a cute fox. But since we talked about all the things that came out of an egg last week, I thought it would be fun if we read this awesome book. It's called A House is a House. Oh, that's the beehive. Where's the anthill? Oh, way over there. A hole is a house for a mole or a mouse. Look at those cute moles and mouses. We don't say mouses, we say mice. And a house is a house for me. You guys remember when I showed you Matt and Adam's tree fort? Well, here's a tree fort that houses a little girl reading a book. So that's a house for her. Ooh, what is a web a house for? A web is a house for a spider. A bird builds a nest in a tree. There's nothing so snug as a bug in a rug. And a house is a house for me. Look at that. The little girl is now having a house that is in a box. So you guys at home might have a tree fort. You might have a big box that you could make your house. You guys hear the birds? Teacher Terry's outside again. A coop is a house for a chicken. A sty is a house for a sow. A fold, that's where sheep all gather to sleep. And a barn, that's a house for a cow. And of course, a house for a horse. Look at all these fun little things. All these things have their own little houses. A kennel is a house for a dog. A dog is a house for a flea. But when a dog strays, a flea sometimes stays, and then it may move on to me. Oh goodness, I don't want a flea on me. You guys want fleas on you? Probably not. A house for rabbits are called hutches. A house for a mule is a shed. Ooh, look at all these different houses. A castle is a house for a duchess. A bed bug beds down in a bed. Ooh, I don't want bed bugs. Mosquitoes like puddles, mud holes or puddles. Whales need an ocean or a sea. A fish or a snake may make do with a lake. But a house is a house for me. Look, the little girl's at the beach now, and there's an umbrella, and she is under there. So that's a house for her. Oh, look at all these animals. A shell is a dwelling for a shellfish, for oysters and lobsters and clams. Each shell has a shell, each turtle as well, but not any lions or lambs. Lions live out in the open. Monkeys live up in a tree. Hippos live in a river. Now, what do you know about me? You guys know. You know about. Oh. Did I? Yep. An igloo's a house for an Eskimo. A teepee's a house for a Cree. A pueblo's a house for Hopi. And a wigwam may hold a Mohi. A garage is a house for a car or a truck. A hangar's a house for a plane. A dock or a slip is a house for a ship. And a terminal's house for a train. Look at all those things that have different houses. It's so cool. I love all these different houses. Makes your mind start thinking about all the things that you could make a house for. A husk is a house for a corn ear. A pot is a place for a pea. A nutshell's a hut for a hickory nut. But what is a shelter for me? You guys know what a shelter is for them, huh? A glove is a house for a hand. A stocking's a house for a knee. A shoe or a boot is a house for a foot. And a house is a house for me. Look how cute. She built a big tree fort. Now she has her own, or a big snow fort that she has a house in. Look, the squirrel's in its house for the winter. A house is a house for me. A box is a house for a tea bag. A teapot's a house for some tea. If you pour me a cup, I'll drink it all up. Then the tea house will turn into me. Teacher Terry likes tea, doesn't she? I also like coffee. Look at those. She's having a tea party. It looks like Alice in Wonderland. There's Alice, there's the rabbit, there's the Mad Hatter. Cartons are houses for crackers. Castles are houses for kings. The more that I think about houses, the more things are a house for things. It's kind of crazy. A birdhouse, a parrot house. Look at all those houses. Oh, can you think of what all these are houses for? And if you think getting started in thinking that you think you will find it's true, that the more you think about houses for things, the more things are houses to you. So a glove is a house for a ball. A drum is a house for a sound. Tic-tac-toe is a house for a game. A chick. A Easter basket is a house for eggs. A woodpecker. A tree's a house for a woodpecker. Look at this kangaroo. It's a house for a little Joey. A box is a house for a present. This pincushion is a house for pins. Hamster. Ooh, a jack-o'-lantern's a house for a candle. Toothpaste tube is a house for toothpaste. And look, this hand is a house for Band-Aids. And a bowl is a house for salad. It's pretty cool when you think about all these things. Barrels are houses for pickles. And bottles are houses for jam. A pot is a spot for potatoes. A sandwich is a home for ham. Look, she's eating a ham sandwich. I love this book. Ooh. The cookie jar's home to cookies. The bread box is home to bread. My coat is a house for my body. And my hat is a house for my head. Look at that. Her body's a house for a slicker, and her hat, and her boots. Perhaps I have started far-fetching. Do you know what far-fetching means? That means she's really using her imagination and she's thinking of all these crazy things. Perhaps I'm stretching things some. A mirror is a house for reflections. A throat is a house for hum. But once you get started in thinking, you think and you think and you think, how pockets are houses for pennies and pens can be houses for ink. Oh, that's so true. How peaches are houses for peach pits and sometimes are houses for worms. Trash cans are houses for garbage, and a garbage makes a house for germs. That's why we wash our hands all the time, huh? Look at all those germs in there. It's a lot of garbage. Envelopes, earmuffs, eggshells, and bathrobes, basket, and bins, and rag bags, rubbers, and roosters, and tablecloth, toasters, and tins. My gosh, look at all those million houses. Ooh. Says private, which probably means stay out. And once you get started in thinking this way, it seems that whatever you see is either a house or it lives in a house, and a house is a house for me. She made a tent over the clothes. Look at that. You guys might do that sometimes. Maybe you guys, your mom and your dad, are hanging the clothes outside to dry. Since we're all home right now, we have time to do that. Maybe you could make a tent over there. A book is a house for a story. A rose is a house for a smell. I love that. Look, I have a rose right here. I'm gonna smell it. There's a little smell in the house. Oh, beautiful. It smells so great. A rose is a house for a smell. My head is a house for a secret. A secret that I will never tell. Her friend told her a secret, and now her head is a house for a secret. garden. A donkey's at home in a stall. Look, these are all the things we talked about. There's a ladybug, there's a butterfly, and another butterfly, and some bees, and insects. And look up there, it's a cute little donkey. It's a beautiful garden. We're going to do things from the garden this week. We're almost done with this book. Can you guys think of any more houses that we haven't talked about yet? Oh, there's Teacher Terry's favorite animal. Each creature that's known has a house of its own. Look at all those creatures. Monkeys, giraffe, a squirrel, deer, a raccoon, a penguin, bunnies, panda bears, black bears. Look at all these different animals. A toucan, an elephant, a parrot. Oh, look at all these kids. And the earth is a house for us all. We all live on planet Earth. What a great book that is. I love that book. Isn't that so fun? Can you guys think of any houses that we didn't talk about that maybe you can think of? What is your mouth a house for? It can be a couple of different things. It could be a house for a tongue. It could be a house for your teeth. It could be a house, well, your throat really has your tonsils in it. But think about all the different things that could be houses. Over there, there's a hummingbird feeder. And that is the house for some food. Bird or a it's really quite fun when you start thinking about it. Oh, there's a pond. What could the pond be a house for? Show me the pond. Look over there. What is that pond? What do you think that's a house for? It can be a house for water. It can be a house for lily pads. Oh, and it can be a house for some really big koi. Once you really start thinking about it, there really is lots of things that are houses. Look at these pots. They're houses for flowers. Anyway, it's kind of fun if you think about all the different things that can be houses. Now isn't that beautiful? I'm actually filming in my sister's backyard, and she has the most amazing backyard. She's got ponds and a pool and trees and all sorts of things. So it's pretty exciting to be filming here today. So what do you think this paper could be a house for? Think hard. What do we usually use paper for? Can you guys figure it out? This paper could be a house for art. Now we're going to do just a quick little art project. I thought, since it's the last week, that we would make rainbows. Because I'm going to be so sad that I'm not going to see you over the summer, but rainbows always make me happy. And really, rainbows pretty much make everybody happy. So it'd be fun if you guys did a rainbow and then put it in your window. So all the people that are walking around right now, because they're not at school and they're not at work, could see rainbows. So what are some of the colors in a rainbow? What do you guys think? What should we use? Let's see. I have our different colors. What's Teacher Terry's favorite color? We've been talking about that a lot, haven't we? And it's the color, it starts with a G. Green. That's my favorite color. So I'm going to start. You can make your rainbow any way you want, but I'm going to start with the color green. And it might be fun to do a couple of rainbows and make a pattern. We talk about patterns all the time. I'm going to start with green. Should we make a straight rainbow or a curved rainbow? Maybe a curved rainbow. So I am, maybe we could make it symmetrical. Let's do that. I'm going to, remember what symmetry means? We talked about symmetrical when we did our butterflies, our butterfly wings. I'm going to make this go just like that. I'm just going to paint a line, a green line. See? Pretty easy. I'm going to put a little more paint on there. There's my green line. And then, let's use, I'm going to use yellow. You know what I should have started with, which would have been really fun, is I should have started with primary colors. We could see how they mix together. But green, it's not a primary color. Do you remember the two colors that give us green? This is one of them. I need a paintbrush that will fit down there. I'm going to have to take the lid off. Here we go. Yellow is one of the colors that makes green. Here I'm going to make a yellow line. Ooh, it's a big fat line. That's fun. And then the next color that gives us green, yellow's a primary color. What's this color? It's blue. So I'm going to put just a line of blue, and I can do that with this. I don't even have to paint it. Blue and yellow give us green. So now I'm going to put a red down there. You remember what red and blue give us? It's a fun color. It's a favorite of a lot of people. It starts with P. If you guess purple, you're right. Red and blue give us purple. What other color should we use? How about orange? Aren't you glad you came to school this morning? That's a really, really bad joke. But I thought it would be fun to say. All right, I'm not going to use that one because it's not open yet. I'm going to take this lid off, and we'll use another big brush. Oh, here's a good size right there. I'm going to put orange by my red. What other color should go on there? We've got green, we have yellow, we have blue, we have red, we have orange. Ooh, how about pink? Pink's always fun. Let's do pink. Do you know two colors that make orange? If our primary colors are red and yellow and blue, what two colors make orange? Did you guys guess purple on the other one? Because if you did, you're right. Purple is made by the red and the blue, and orange is made by red and yellow. Ooh, this pink's fun. Let's put some pink on there. My lines are getting bigger and bigger because I'm using fatter brushes. But you can make your rainbow look any way you want. You can put any colors you want on your rainbow. Because art is all about using your, oh look, we have purple. Let's throw some purple on there. I'm going to use another brush. Oh, this is good. Art is all about using your imagination and making it look however you want. Ooh, this purple's really pretty. Oh, it's a little bit darker than that pink. All right, I'm going to lift it up so you guys can see it. Look at all those fun colors we have. Look at that. How could I make this symmetrical? What do you think I could do to make this symmetrical? Let's try it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. because I folded that right down the middle. So if I line up my corners and just like that, and I go straight down the middle, then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rub it. I'm going to rub super hard. Kind of fun to rub paint. I'm going to rub it over here. I'm going to do it here because I kind of think I have a lot in the middle. It might squish out of there. It's always fun to squish paint, don't you think? All right, should we open it up and see if it's symmetrical? Symmetry or symmetrical means one half is the same as the other half. Ooh, look how cool that is. There's a rainbow. Kind of looks like a butterfly or a big rainbow insect. But one half looks exactly like the other half. So we have a symmetrical piece of artwork. And this paper is a house for color. I like that. Anyway, this is what we did today for art. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you do something fun. I hope let's see. Let's use our imagination. What do I hope? You know what I hope? Wouldn't it be so cool if a giraffe showed up in my backyard? That would be magical. So I hope something magical happens to you today.